I have no sympathy for anybody that pulls that card. I'm out. Peace.
What happened?
I'm just gonna go kill myself.
Not inaccurate.
He was like, I'm just gonna go kill myself, and then he like racks a gun on the mic, like, what?
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a little much.
Yeah.
Hey, I fell asleep a couple times though when I was streaming, and people were like watching me. I had like 100-something people
Dude.
watching me sleep.
I've done that before, like, watch someone just because he was snoring and it was hilarious.
Hell, it might have been me. Hell.
Hey, when you're bored at night, you'll watch anything.
Meanwhile,
Yeah,
I'm
they
over here
did
playing some
surgery.
randomizer.
Did surgery on my throat and shit when I was in the army, so like I had to start wearing one of those masks after that.
That does not sound pleasant.
Oh, I had plenty of unpleasant memories from that fucking place, but it is what it is, man. Somebody had to do it.
Yeah.
Man, being class of 2001 and all, you know, I was like, yeah, let me get a ride. I had like 260 something jobs to pick from, and I'm like, I asked for a rifle.
Some people were just born to be gun toters.
I was just young and gung-ho, bloodthirsty.
Yeah, I got a little brother like that. He's a Marine. He went into that fucking school that puts him at an embassy. So yeah, he just wants to shoot things. It's like, dude, it's not all it's trying.
Nah, once you've lived it and fucking see what the fuck's really going on over there, man, it kind of changes your mind on a lot of things. But at the same time, on the flip side of it, everything that's being done by the United States is just to keep us on top, whether it be bad or good. You know, the shit we do might not always be right, but it's better than us living in the conditions that they're living in, believe me. Like, Afghanistan, like, you don't see this shit on the news much, but like, Kabul is full of like 7-year-old fucking heroin addicts and shit. It's ridiculous. And the Taliban's more than happy to give them guns and grenades and shit. Tell them to go stay home. Of course, they give them the heroin and shit too, and then they say that we're supplying it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's what they try to say anyway, but, you know, we're not the ones with the massive fucking poppy fields, so.
Yeah, right.
Now, the Mexican cartels have started their own, but, you know, that it's nowhere near the scale of what, like, the Afghans have. But yeah, like, I mean, I've been to a lot of places in the States too, and it's like if you took the shittiest place in the United States you've ever been to and then multiplied it by like a fucking million, you might be close to Kabul.
That's pretty bad. Cause I've been to Detroit.
Oh yeah, that's like a fucking paradise. Well, the difference is, you know, they actually care if they live or die in Detroit, but they don't really give a fuck over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and after I got out, I've been going to the VA for fucking healthcare. That shit is, oh my god, it's fucking horrible.
Dude,
Oh, no, I know.
that new shit they came out with now, if anybody in your anybody reports you to the VA or anything like that for being unstable, they can take away your firearms and shit. That is bull.
Oh yeah, like if you go to mental health, right, at the VA, like they have this questionnaire that they give you, and one of the first questions they ask you is if you own any firearms, and then they proceed to ask you other questions to determine if you might be thinking about using
well,
those
I
firearms.
go to the VA, so I get it. I just don't, I think it's bullshit that they're using that as a way to take shit away.
Yeah, I just lie to them and tell them I don't have any guns, because in Arkansas we don't have to register them.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm gonna miss about Georgia is I don't have to have any of mine registered, and then when I go to Virginia, I'm gonna have to. It's kind of like,
Yeah, that's at least in the South we kept those rights, but yeah, you don't have to register them. They did change the law here though. Like we passed medical marijuana, and if you get a medical marijuana card, they put you on a list and you can't purchase firearms.
Oh, really?
Which to me is fucking bull. Yeah, it's like, so I can be a crackhead alcoholic and be prescribed Percocet and Xanax and all this other shit and have all the guns I want, but if I smoke a little weed, no gun. Seems kind of fucking ridiculous.
A little bit.
Well, it was like part of the well, our governor was totally against the thing. Like we had two bills whenever all the voting was going on. The first bill was just for medical marijuana, and then for every 23 pharmacies we were going to be allowed one dispensary. And we finally just now, like a couple weeks ago, got the first couple dispensaries in the state, and they're charging $400 for an ounce of weed, and then which is a ripoff. I could buy it cheaper. I could buy it for half that on the street, maybe less, and then fucking on top of that, they're dragging their feet as much as possible. They put like a committee in charge of like oversight on all this, and they're the ones that threw in this whole you can't have guns thing. I mean, we're already breaking federal law by allowing it, but then they want to go ahead and fucking take away a federal right also. But it's mostly because the current governor is totally against it. So they probably won't be getting reelected. Not when, you know, in the other issue, it was issue 7. The day before voting, they got a lawyer to invalidate the signatures, saying that they couldn't validate the signatures. And that law would have allowed you to grow like I think like 7 or 12 of your own plants if you needed to. That way you wouldn't have to spend the money at the fucking dispensary. But they fucking killed that one. So hopefully, you know, 2020 rolls around and they get it right, and it'll, because it was still on the ballot and it would have passed if they hadn't invalidated it. So anyway, hopefully they get it right this time, or they don't fuck it up, and you know, and then we'll get to pass that, because like nobody wants to pay $400 for an ounce of weed whenever they can. If I had a card, I would just go buy it one time, and then I would just go get it off the street and put it in that bag, in my prescription fucking bag. You know, that's what I would do.
That
What are you
makes sense.
talking about? It's the same shit.
Oh yeah.
I'm just really good at saving. I wonder if it has expiration dates on it. I haven't seen anybody. I have some friends with cards, but I haven't seen any actual prescriptions. Because everybody I know just buys it from the local weed man. So.
Right.
But in most towns they changed it to like where unless you're carrying like fucking a couple ounces, you just get a ticket. You know, they made it where it's like a instead of like a state crime, it's like a city code violation. That way the city gets all the money. But yeah, I fear they might as well give up this fight, because it's obvious that our generation and the next one's just gonna fucking get. The next generation is liable to completely legalize everything, but or decriminalize everything. I mean, I don't smoke any pot myself, but I could give a shit if people do. You know, I have, and I did for a number of years, but to me, it's not hurting anybody.
Yeah, see, my dad's the biggest pothead I know, but he doesn't do anything that hurts anybody else. And Nana's got fibromyalgia, so she does the THC or whatever the hell, the drops or whatever.
CBD.
She does it in liquid form.
Oh, okay.
She's got a
my
friend
grandma
that makes it for.
was dying. One of my grandmothers was passing away with emphysema, and so kind of like under the table on the low, my mom had me get her some marijuana because she wasn't eating. You should have seen her fucking grocery list.
My grandmother just passed away, and she didn't eat or anything like that. Like it was to the point where it was really rough. But yeah, we were we were sneaking Nana stuff.
My grandma,
because we
on
could
my
get
mom's
her,
side,
we could get her to eat like half an egg sandwich after that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
but
exactly.
before that,
yeah.
we couldn't get her to eat anything.
Well, it's because they put them on all those fucking steroids and stuff. And they just sit and shake. But like,
Yeah.
when my grandma started smoking, she had a little corncob pipe. She used to try to hide it from me. She didn't know that I was getting it for her. My mom would give it to her, and so anyway, she'd smoke out of that corncob pipe, and I'd smell it, you know, and I'd see her up there fucking trying to hide it and shit. Then she'd be like, "Hey, can you go to the grocery store for me?" And she'd be like, eating a bag of popcorn, cooking a fucking meatloaf, and then give me a grocery list a mile long. I'm like, this shit's working right here. I mean, it was, you know, medical grade stuff, and at the time, Arkansas wasn't known for having that kind of shit. But I had some friends from up northwest, like Washington State, so I could get good stuff, you know. Like, when I first lived in Washington State for a while, the people up there were like, "Wow, you get seeds in your weed? Awesome!" I was like, you know, you don't understand. I'm like, that's some Mexican dirt weed. I'm like, yeah, if I could get seeds of the shit you're smoking, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But the stuff down south, if it has seeds in it, it's because it sucks. Like, we call that stress. You know. That's that ditch weed. We're not real fond of it, but that's what we got. Oh no, I have a sister though, man. She can grow some good weed, but she fucking after she came home and found her boyfriend dead, and we figured it'd be an overdose or something, but it was an aneurysm. Like literally, dude fucking died taking a dump with an aneurysm, and she came home and found him. And
Rough.
so like they had a whole fucking room of plants growing and shit. It was just all. I mean, yeah, I mean, she was pretty fucked up for a while, doing a lot of weird, crazy shit. Like, she was just getting trashed all the time and calling me, and like she'd call me, and it'd be words coming out of her mouth, but they didn't make any fucking sense together. Like, what are you trying to tell me? Like, I mean, there was a few times where I was like contemplating, should I call like a fucking ambulance to fucking go get her, like, or what? Like, I really wasn't sure what to, because I was just trying to figure out like what substance she was on, you know. But I know she was on like taking a lot of like Klonopin or Xanax, and then drinking too. So that may be all it was, but I don't know, man. She sounded like one of the motherfuckers on some of that Flocka. I was like, damn. But yeah, like I go to the VA too, and like they're so fucking stingy with medicine now. Like, oh my god.
They're fucking stingy with their benefits.
Well, I get 90% disability myself, but yeah, so I can still work and shit. But so I get 90%, and then I work still. But what's funny is I do that, and I still have a government job. But anyhow, yeah, it's I mean, I hate going to the VA so bad that I found a couple ways to medicate myself without having to go up there. Doctors aren't real fucking crazy about it, but
they're not exactly very helpful either.
Well, no, exactly. I'm like, I have panic attacks and PTSD so bad that I fucking pass out and fall through glass tables and shit. So, yeah, I need some fucking Xanax, okay? You know, and they don't want to give it to me. So, I found like some what they call research chemicals. They're legal benzodiazepines, basically. Now, they're not for human consumption, so they say, but you can order those and they're just as good. Now, you can be an idiot and take too much of them too and give yourself fucking seizures and shit, but I just use it when I need it. But it's funny because the one that I bought tested positive for Xanax, but it's not actually Xanax, it's some other shit. But so they think I'm taking Xanax pills or something, but whatever. Well, it's actually it's alprazolam, but it's flualprazolam, so it's fluorinated alprazolam, which makes it like twice as strong. So you only need a little bit to do the same, to have the same effect as, like, you know, say they gave you a Xanax bar, which is like 2 milligrams. You could take like a quarter of a milligram of the fluorinated version of it, and it'd be like you took 2 milligrams. So I mean, and it's fucking cheap as shit. So it's like, you know. So I mean, but since they didn't want to give me nothing, I mean, I was having problems where I was having to go to the emergency room from work and stuff, you know. So anyway, I just kind of keep this shit on hand for when I need it, and it's kept me from having to fucking go to the emergency. But the first time I took some, I underestimated it, and I looked like a fucking drunk. I probably took double what you're supposed to or something, and I was fucked up. I was fucking walking around like bar-tarded.
I was like that earlier.
And then I found too that like for PTSD and all that other shit too, like, well, the VA is actually doing studies on this too in certain areas, but just within the last few years they started allowing LSD and psilocybin studies again. And believe it or not, like microdoses of LSD, like 20 micrograms or so, you don't take it every day, but like maybe 3 times a week, you know, skip a day every day, you know, every other day. You don't trip or anything like that if you take a small amount, but like it totally changes your whole mood and everything, you know, from feeling like complete shit to being productive at work and more creative and so on. I don't know. It's to me, there's something there. That's the whole reason behind LSD. Really, they've made a whole bunch of different kinds. There's actually legal versions you can buy even, but they're like slightly modified by like one molecule. But anyway, if you take a small amount of it, it doesn't fucking do shit to you like you would think. But it actually hits the same receptors in the brain as like Prozac and all that other shit. But it's actually more effective than any of them. As crazy as that sounds.
That's good though, right?
I mean, as long as you can get it legally, you know.
Oh yeah.
But you gotta know how to get into the study programs and shit. And then with the psilocybin, what they're doing for PTSD, they give you like a dose of mushrooms while you're at the VA, and then they have you like lay on a couch, and then they do psychotherapy like while you're tripping balls, and fucking supposedly that helps with your PTSD for years. But you know, I don't know, it's pretty big on the West Coast. A lot of people are actually microdosing now. But you know, in the southern part of the United States, shit like LSD and mushrooms are kind of rare. You gotta, like, believe me, it's not something I was thrilled to try out at first. I was pretty fucking skeptical. Well, of course I'm not gonna give a shit. I'm gonna be fucked up. Well, I mean, I could if I wanted to, but yeah, it's like, but...
I want to do it safe with friends, people who aren't going to judge me so bad.
Yeah. I don't like the anxiety I get if I take like a regular dose, like to trip on, you know, like if I take like a whole piece of it or whatever. I don't like that.
I've never done mushrooms or acid or anything like that. The most I've ever done is smoked a little weed, maybe laced with coke once. And then it's like my entire life, and I've probably done that 4 times. Like this time, it just numbs the pain just enough to where tomorrow I'm gonna get out of bed.
Well, with LSD and mushrooms, like during the initial, what they call the come up phase of it, as it's kicking in, kind of, a lot of people get like real bad anxiety. So if you take smaller doses, you don't get the anxiety, but you don't really trip either. So. Now some people, I don't know, like the Albert Hoffman, like the man that invented LSD 25, you know, on his famous bike ride, he only probably had about 35, 45 micrograms of it that got on his skin. So the next day when he went back to work and had the nurse log it all, he took 250 micrograms, which is a pretty heavy dose. And then had her document everything. You know, 250 micrograms is enough to where you're going to be seeing, like, you know, walls melting and shit. So, oh yeah, I bet that was pretty fucking funny to the nurse. But...
The walls have eyes.
They can see me.
I can only imagine what he was saying, but yeah. I mean, when I was younger, like a teenager, I took like 5 hits at one time, like, so probably like 500 micrograms. It was pretty bad. I was fucked up for like 3 days. And I went to work, and I used to, at the time I was working on a cash register, and I shit you not, it looked like the buttons were like moving around. And I just started laughing, and my boss was like, "What the fuck are you on, dude?" And I was like, "Acid." He was like, I was like, "I'm definitely not counting any money today, that's for sure." So he's like, "Well, go over there and make fucking food then." I was he didn't even tell me to go home. I mean, I was like 16, and I was one of the supervisors. But I had went to like a party like the night before. I had a friend that was already fucked up, and he had like liquid acid, and I only paid him for like 3 drops of it or whatever, which is still a lot. And he ended up fucking hitting me like 5 or 6 times, something like that. And yeah, it was a long ride.
I bet.
I didn't touch that shit again for a long time. So when I found out about like microdosing and all that, I was pretty fucking apprehensive. Yeah, he would get this particular friend has passed away because he used to drink and drive too much, but he would get these crazy ideas. Like one night we were all tripping. He's like, "We're gonna go somewhere," and we're all like, "Well, where are we going?" You know? And he's like, "Oh, don't worry, you'll see. Just get in the car." So we get in the car, and this is before 9/11, you know. So we end up at the airport in Little Rock, completely fucking empty. It's in the middle of the night. There's no one there, and we're just like riding escalators and shit, like just tripping balls in the fucking airport. Like seriously. And then in the morning, we parked where the planes take off at, and they were taking off like right over our heads and stuff. Like as the sun was coming up, that was pretty cool.
But did you find all the stuff?
Did I find all the what?
All the stuff.
All the stuff.
Yeah.
I guess I'm trying to figure out what you're referencing.
Just all the stuff.
All the stuff. I don't know. Well, it depends on how you look at it. To me, mushrooms is much more spiritual or earthly, so to speak. You know, LSD to me is more of a mind fuck. You know, like I think I had more visual hallucinations and stuff off of mushrooms than I did off of LSD. But LSD will make you think fucking weird, you know. unless you take small doses. If you take small doses, you don't get all paranoid and shit. You actually get really productive and creative. But if you take 100 micrograms or 200 micrograms, you kind of wig out. Not everybody does, but you might be laughing your ass off at nothing, stuff like that.
I got your Twitch thing on my... Oh god, brain fart. I think I finally actually followed you on Twitch.
Who?
I was gonna say I followed your thing with my thing, but my brain wasn't working with the...
It's all good. I've probably followed a few things with my thing.
Woo!
Oh shit.
Now, Striker, you do streaming too, right? Sometimes?
I am right now, yeah.
Well, what's your,
Is it attached to your ID here?
Kinda, sorta. Let me go get the link here for you.
Under your
well,
user
just
info,
tell
it
me
should
what
say.
your name is.
There you go.
Alright, I'll give you a follow, bro.
Sweet. Oh,
Lurk
shit,
it
I
out for
opened the
now.
door.
I'm just downloading that test server thing. Oh fuck, we gotta get you to affiliate, man.
Yeah. Haven't made it that far yet. Ow. Ow, god damn it. Fucking blue mace wielding bastards. No. Done it. Damn it. Ow. No, fuck off. There we go. Can't break that yet.
What are you on the emulator? Or?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I used to love the Zelda games, dude.
That's right, stab him low. Sorry.
Oh crap, I can't finish this dungeon. Yay.
I don't know though, I remember when I was real little, I was like 5, man. It was all about some double dragon.
I have a copy of that as well.
At one point I had like all the damn ROMs you can think of, but that was an older computer. I think, what did they emulate up to on Nintendo? What, the Nintendo, I think they did the Wii even. The first Wii. There's an emulator for that, but on PlayStation, I think it just goes to PlayStation 2.
Yeah, PS2.
Xbox 360, maybe. I don't even know if the 360 got emulated, but I think just the first.
Yeah, I don't think the 360 did.
I
I know.
Suspected miss. She got stuck with that kid. That's who he went to go torture on PUBG.
Oh no.
Oh, is she teaming with him right now?
Yeah, I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
I love Killer, but he makes friends with some of the weirdest fucking people sometimes.
I don't know, I'm pretty weird.
No! No! No, he makes friends with some weird people.
Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, he was telling me something about they wanted him to do some casting. He was asking me some questions about, but I'm not sure exactly what casting on what. But
They want him to cast for Minecraft too. Like they just want him to be a voice for Minecraft, but he doesn't even like Minecraft.
oh yeah, well hell. Well, lots of people do voices that don't give a shit about the voice they're doing, you know. I mean, I could talk like fucking Barney and shit if I wanted to, but I would never dress up like Barney or fucking ever do that job. But yeah, you know, Barney was actually a female, but I remember my little sister was all about some Barney. I have a little sister that I'm like 8 years older than. I used to fuck with her so bad. I used to hide like walkie-talkies around Christmas and pretend like I was Santa Claus and shit. She would never find it, you know. She thought Santa was really watching her ass. I'd just like hide them in the couch or whatever, and I'd be on the other one somewhere outside laughing.
Oh, god damn it.
Actually, both my parents were divorced, but I had a stepdad who had 2 kids, and then I had my dad got married, and then they had a daughter, which is my half sister, and she's the one that was like 8 years younger than me. But my stepmom and stepdad, or my mom and stepdad, they divorced when I was like 12, and then we moved back to Arkansas.
Oh yeah. Yay! Got a game over. Woohoo!
See, I actually kind of miss Oklahoma sometimes. Yep.
Diesel was trying to get me to move out to Arkansas. I was like, no, I'm good.
It's not as bad as fucking they make it out to be, but
Just
the
don't live
roads
in
here
Moore.
suck ass.
Don't move to Moore.
You need to move to you can move to what's it called, Harrison, I think. That's like where the KKK fucking capital is or some shit. It's like in
Hey,
I think it's
I had
Harrison,
an uncle
Arkansas.
that was in the KKK.
Yeah, like they literally have
I like how you said
signs and
had.
shit.
Well, he died of cancer.
Oh, okay.
But I want to say it's Harris, Arkansas, or Harrison. I can't remember, but anyway, it's been on the news a lot.
Fucking swamp.
Yeah, I think it's further south, but yeah, I don't know. But for the most part, I'm not too far from Little Rock where I'm at, but it's not too bad here. I'm like in between country and city, so I'm using my VA loan and buying this fucking house because I mean it's so much cheaper to buy here. I'm getting a four bedroom, 2-car garage, got 2 full baths. And the master bedroom's huge with the fucking walk-in closet, and then you got like the whirlpool tub and the stand-up shower and all that shit. And then the guest bathroom is just full size bathtub with shower and shit.
That's not
I
bad.
would love to move.
And then I got an office.
That direction, towards west, but
121K. I'm only paying 121K. So.
I just don't want to be. I don't want to be stuck out there without any family, like I am down here in Georgia now. Cause like my roommate's great and all, but it's it's just not the same.
Right, I understand that. I mean, I get it. I just guess I guess I've been in so many places without anybody that it just doesn't bother me anymore.
Well, see, I mean, I lived in New York for a while. I've lived in Georgia for going on 6 years now. It's just, I just want to be near family. Like, that's what life is about. And my family is 11 hours away, so what's the point? So I'm just gonna move up there.
Yeah, that's a long drive.
Near family, and
Yeah,
just,
it is.
It's done. Yeah, like half my family's in Maryland, the other half's in Virginia, so it's just like it's perfect.
Yeah, no,
And
I know
then,
how
like
that feels.
in a year or two, when I'm like, fuck my family, I hate these people, I'm out of here.
Yeah, it's just expensive to live up there, and it's
Yeah,
same
that's
on
the only part
on the West Coast.
that I'm not excited about is the cost.
So when I lived in Washington State, like no bullshit, I pay less for my mortgage, my insurance, and my fucking taxes all together, or less than what I was paying for a little shitty 2-bedroom apartment in Washington.
Well, I came out of my second divorce with less than I did my first one, so it's kind of like starting all over. it didn't help the fact that like I went through this major purge mode where I just kind of like everything in the house went in the garbage. It's like I'm done.
Don't purge the whole house.
The whole thing.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
If you weren't live streaming, I would tell you the whole story. It's just not for stream.
Yeah, no, I get you. Okay, so I'll still go in there.
Well, you're at 7 viewers now, so as long as you keep 3 for a while,
Yeah.
should get a fucking invite.
It's all because of it's a classic game, man. Everyone's like, dude, he's playing something old. Please, no beasties. Oh, great. Ow.
It helps if the chat's rolling a little bit too. That's something I found out. Well,
shit.
what helped me was just getting to know other people, you know, and other people that stream and hanging out and stuff, and not just doing my own. Like I'll go visit other people's and hang out for a while and stuff like that. Or we'll take. Sometimes I might have like 70 or 100 something people, and I'll fucking send them all over to somebody else.
Oh, kind of like a raid.
You know? Yeah. Yeah, it used to be just hosting, but now you can raid.
Ouch. This is really hard without a candle to see in these caves.
Yeah, no shit. I've been noticing. Yeah, you can see where they're at, but
Yeah.
just ever so slightly.
Yeah, there's one of those things.
Now I'm gonna go let my dogs in, and they won't shut the fuck up.
That didn't move me very
I've
fucking
been-
far.
I got an American Bulldog who's really loud, and she's like, "Let me the fuck in." So,
Oh, I've already been here. But I can use the heal. Yeah, no, I definitely know how it feels not having family
Third house
nearby.
on the left. Third house on the left. Pretty girl. You go in. You come out fully healed.
Yep. Bow bow chicka bow wow. Brown chicken cow. Chicka chicka whoop whoop. Oh, fucking
Zelda.
swamp. Yeah, right. Yep. There we go. Oh, I've already been here. Don't need that because that's mana. Ah, son of a bitch. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, family's important. Graham got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer, so I picked up and moved down here and took care of her until she passed. And now it's just time.
Yeah, no, the only family I've got nearby is my brother. The rest of my family lives in completely like different states.
Just scattered.
Yeah.
I got one brother who's over in Kentucky. Everybody else is Virginia.
Yeah, I've got a sister up in New Hampshire. Mom and stepdad are down in Florida.
Sweet, we're at Florida.
St. Petersburg.
Awesome.
And then
I went to Florida today in the boat.
oh, there you go. Wait, from Georgia? That's a long
Yeah.
way.
Not by boat.
I've been in this one. I don't remember. Shit. Yes, I still have to go up. Good.
I hit up Fernandina Beach and Cumberland Island all in like 4 hours.
I need to restart that because that didn't pull anything. Oh, wow. Let's try that again. Oh, that's not good. Save. Okay. There. Now it's working. Oop. Yeah, I had my side chat window open, didn't even register that someone had messaged. They were asking what system I was playing this on.
Oh, you better start focusing.
The problem... Oh, god damn it. The problem with these blue guys...
Chat stuff a lot. I mean, not the boxes, but like when people PM me.
Yeah. Well, someone asked what system I was playing on, and for whatever reason, the side chat thing that I have open... Because I've got my Twitch page open as well, just in case. It did not show up.
I was having that earlier too. Like, unless I had my actual Twitch page open, I wasn't able to see the chat.
Yeah.
Like, and I was using OBS Studio, which is supposed to be able to connect to your chat and everything. But after I restarted it, it started working fine. Because I have a gaming rig and I use an MSI laptop to stream from.
Yep.
So, that way I take all the encoding off, you know.
Yeah, no, I go through a service called Restream. And it'll post everything over to Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube for me.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
and,
I used to use it too, but then once you get affiliate, you can't use it anymore.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if you get affiliate, you have to be like Twitch exclusive for like 72 hours. Then you can upload it to YouTube or wherever else.
Learn something new every day.
Yeah, like once you get the affiliate invite, you'll get like an email, and then when you log into Twitch, it'll have you like put your tax info in and all that shit. And they don't pay you anything until you make your first $100. Or if you close the account and say fuck you, I don't want to be an affiliate anymore. And then they have to pay you too.
Fuck! I'm gonna have to go fight the blue guy.
Because I was kind of wondering myself, like, with the amount of views and stuff I've had lately, and bits and all that, I'm like, where's my money?
It's funny, most of the views I've had recently have actually been from, like, whenever I'm playing some really old classic game like this, or something on Super Nintendo.
Yeah, well, believe it or not, retro gaming does pretty well, actually.
Oh, I know. I watch stuff like that all the time myself. Matter of fact, there's
you have, right now though, you have, let's see, you the broadcaster, okay, and you have another TTV viewer, which is probably some kind of a bot type thing, Commander.
Ooh, another key. Very nice. I still have yet to beat a boss. Getting there, I think, though. Yeah, why not? Ouch. God dang it. Oh, here we go. Who do I got? Where are you at? Oh, you. No, I don't think so. Come here. Oh, missed. Ouch. Oh, what are you? I win. Nope. Nope. Yep. That should be as much as I need for that. Hopefully. And there's no overworld map. Yay! Dang it. Frickin' birds, man. Oh, sweet. Oh, now there's bubbles. That's not cool.
No, what's not cool is the fact that you don't know where them bubbles are coming from.
Well, I can see them, but outside of that, they are entirely fucking caves, man. Come on.
Alright, well, gents, I'm out. I'll catch y'all another time.
All right, take it easy. Aha. Yeah, gonna have to go through here. That stupid bat. Uh-huh. Nope, nothing else there. Okay. Ah, crap. There we go. Oh, bonus. No. Ah. This is actually kind of difficult because it's not the standard game. Ah, go away. Yeah. Nuts. Well, I was up to 10. I was about to say, where's the bubbles or the bad guys on here? Ah, there's the bubbles. There's one of those. Okay. Okay. Huh. What I need is the jump spell. Nice. What's this guy got? This game needs more categories. Well, ask for jump and receive it. Ah, one of these guys. Ah, goody. Nuts. That cave went literally nowhere. Fantastic. What the hell? There we go. No. Empty house. Bingo. Who we got in here?
I didn't realize my headphones were off.
Oh, no, you're fine. You've been talking the whole time?
Yeah, I guess just at some point I turned them off. So
Ah.
they might have died. I don't know. I haven't plugged into the computer, so it might not charge them.
Sweet. Now I definitely need to go get that MP restore. Bang the old lady. Oh, sweet. Thanks for the host, Dazed. No, go away. There we go. That's 500. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. I need another magic. That's a Ferrari. Let's go into the cave. Oh, jeez. I am actually really curious as to when I'm going to find that candle. Oh. Gotcha. Ah, spider. Ow. Good news, I have this. Yo, damn it. Oh. Nope, let's get out. There we go. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, great. can see. Oh, another one. Let's hopefully not make... There we go. Crap. Oh, really? No. 4 keys. Oh god, this is an ungodly bright pink. Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh. Bingo. Oh, great, one of these guys. No, 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 you come over here. There's a trick to fighting these guys, I sadly don't know it. Nope. Shit. Well, that worked. Damn, it's still storming outside. Holy hell. It go. What? Okay, that was a bit weird. 3 keys. Yep, there we go. Nope. Those guys are still worth so many points. Yep. Another key. Oh, really? Sneaky Red Knight. Down I go! Whoops. Wrong turn. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, yay. Oh, shit. Yeah, this fight's gonna suck. Got it. Oh yeah. Gotta go back in because there's an item I failed to get. If I remember correctly, I went left, so we'll go to the right. Aha. Nope. Oh, go away. These are like flying Medusa heads in Castlevania. Nope. Ah, boy. Ah, screw it. Wrong turn. Let's go down here. And probably still wrong turn. Uh-uh. There we go. Oof. Damn. How much is this one worth? $70. Okay. Red slime. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. So we go back. And yep. You're gonna run. You are only worth 70 XP, good sir. Dang. Nope. Dagnabbit. What the hell hit me? Oh. Okay. That's not fair. Give me- No. Oh, damn it. Can't do anything about that yet. Oh, of course. Oh, what the? More of the invisible eye things again? Quit that. There we go. Let's check out over there first. Oh, god damn it. Well, I don't have the life spell yet, so that's useless. Ah, but there is a key. Oh, pfft. There we go. So let's go over here. Oh, goody, I had to have the jump spell anyways. How about no? Why does this look like the Thunderbird level? Oh yay, fire. There we go. Oh, two of you dickbags. Good news. I can go back this way. Hey. Damn. Ow. There's one.
That ain't working too well.
Yeah. That did. There we go. Yeah, the trick to kill him is to basically get him in that tunnel, but it's really hard to... Shit. Please no, please no. Gotcha. Come on. Oof. That was rough. I don't have the life spell. Oh, what the fuck? No, damn it.
I forgot to even see if there was any fights on tonight. I wonder if I missed.
Oh, UFC?
Yeah, I think that I want to say they skipped this week. Yeah, I watch almost all of them. Nothing's going to load right now because I'm got my downstream maxed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have Suddenlink in this area, and the internet fucking sucks balls. Even though I got a DDWRT router and everything. And I pay for a business class line too. That's what's fucked up about it. But like, I literally had to get the FCC on their ass because they were fucking overselling the bandwidth on this node here. And,
Oh yeah.
telling people they could give us all these, yeah, like really bad. And so I did a test like every 30 minutes or some shit, or every 15 minutes for like a week straight, just to show the fluctuations and how fucking far off it was from what I was paying for. And screenshotted all of it and sent it to the FCC, and they made them fucking fix the shit. They had to install a whole extra node and everything, or they had to resection everything, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That sucks. That it had to come to that.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was obvious what the problem was. They kept on sending these dipshits out here. You know, and I knew what the problem was because, you know, I'm not in the IT field per se, but I know quite a bit about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done like side jobs doing it, you know. But anyway, it was pissing me off. Like, I'd already tested all my equipment, knew it was nothing here, knew it was none of my nothing running up to the house. You know, it had to be somewhere from the tap back to the node or something, or the head end or something.
Right.
And I pretty well figured out it was peak hours, so it was like, okay, the node's fucking being overloaded, obviously. So, and I even got them to admit it and recorded it. I recorded all the calls because in Arkansas it's one party consent, so I can record all my phone calls if it involves me or my children. So I basically had them by the balls. I had them admitting that they knew that there was a problem and exactly what the problem was, yet they weren't doing shit to fix it. So along with all my evidence plus that, they were forced to fix it.
Yeah.
I had to get all fucking government official myself on their ass, you know. I'm like, y'all don't understand, like, I was like, I am a government fucking employee, like, you guys are fucked, like, you're gonna have to fix the shit, whether you want to or not. Like, I'm just trying to give you the chance to do it without having to go through the hassle of fucking dealing with the FCC and all this other shit. I was like, but if y'all want to do it that way, we'll do it that way, and I guarantee you'll be fucking installing another node or something. So, sure enough, 8 months later, fucking shit works fine, you know. But it took me fucking with them the whole time. You know, because it was in the middle of a government shutdown too. So.
Oh yeah.
Then you had what was that fucking law that they fucking passed that kind of fucked us, the net neutrality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they can kind of get away with it a little bit now. But since I have a business account, we have a contract. So,
Right.
So me paying my bill is, I'm keeping up my end of the contract, but them not giving me what I pay for is them breaking the.
Yeah, we kind of had a similar thing here with the housing, basically the whole housing district. It was brand new about 3 years ago, and the internet service provider that we go through is Cox Communications. And
oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
They oh, goddamn blue mace thrower, dude. when we were moving in here, they were supposed to have all the internet lines already hooked up and all that. And they didn't. And so there was no internet in the whole neighborhood, basically. What the hell? I'm on top of the fucking map. So there was no network in the neighborhood at all. Unless, of course, you had, like, AT&T or some bullshit. And AT&T was like, oh, we have fiber. Yeah, but your fiber's not what we're looking for. Because we're paying for this. And so, I think we fought with them for, like, 3 months just to get it fixed. And come to find out they hadn't actually wired everything correctly. And they had to actually, like, do a wiring setup under the driveway.
Well, it's because they'll send like their lowest level guy out to look at it that can't even fix that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then they'll keep on doing it. Like, and then they'll close the case. Then you call back and they reopen it again. They send a low level guy again.
Yep.
Who once again can't fucking fix it. And it's like, how do I escalate this shit? I need your actual line technician to fucking come out here.
Well, we ended up getting a hold of the district guy, and he was like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna have to come out and figure out what's going on."
That's kind of what happened here. Like the area supervisor fucking started talking to me and stuff, calling me and making sure it got done after they got in trouble. Because I was like, dude, I'll bring this shit to the homeowners meeting and with all this evidence, and I'll prove to the whole neighborhood that they're getting ripped off, and then you'll have a class action lawsuit and have to pay a lot of fucking people back. So you can either make sure my shit works, or you can play the game however you want to play it, but I'm fucking winning at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So anyway, eventually they got it. That's why I was told him, dude. I said, as long as you tell me what the fuck you're doing, what's going on, you know, like keep me updated, I won't fuck with you, you know. But I was like, as long as you don't fucking lie to me, and if there's an issue or something that's gonna take longer, I said, I just want to know how long it's gonna take, you know, when it's gonna be done, you know. And you know, he told me, oh yeah, well, we got to resection the node and we're getting a new node and it should be done by the 1st of the year. Well, I let all of January go by and it still wasn't working right.
Yep.
So I was like, fuck this shit. So anyway, I started calling people I know again. Eventually they fucking made them fix it. Their excuse was, well, we ordered the parts, we just didn't get them in. Yet magically, once they got on their ass, the parts showed up within like a...
Ta-da!
You know, it's an expensive piece of equipment for sure, but I mean, it's not my goddamn fault that your salespeople oversold the area.
Yep. I've been down this elevator. What the hell? I think I'm lost in a temple. Yeah, there's that. What the hell?
Yeah, there's so many little things people don't realize, like usually whatever provider you use, like they don't even use their own DNS servers and stuff. I usually use Cloudflare's. I found, or I'm sorry, OpenDNS works the best for me for whatever. but Cloud Player at least kind of encrypts things, but it was a little bit slow.
Ooh, I made that jump. Hell yeah. Oh wait, I've already been. Yeah, I've been here. Yeah, no, the cloud-based services are typically slower.
Well, Cloud Player talks like they have the best shit since sliced bread, and that might be true if you're close to them, but for me, OpenDNS works better than Google or Cloud. And they all work better than my ISP.
I can make the jump.
But I like this router because, you know, I was able to flash, like I said, the GDWRT on there, and then I use Pure VPN as my VPN provider, and they made an applet that I can flash to it, and I can just connect everything in the house at the same time.
That's
that
useful.
way if I want to. But I mean, even their Windows app is pretty badass. It has a Wi-Fi hotspot built into it, and or you can do split tunneling to where only certain apps use it.
Right.
So anyway, I like it pretty well. And when it first came out, man, the speeds weren't really all that awesome, but they're pretty underrated, I would say, compared to most of the companies. They have a lot of shit that other ones don't have, and the speeds are pretty close to what I'm paying for. They have a lot of virtual servers too, so.
Okay.
But I think I got like they called it a lifetime subscription, but it's really like a 8-year subscription or some shit. I guess they expect me to die in 8 years. I don't know, but it was pretty cheap, you know. I think it was only like a few bucks for a year.
Whoop.
It's more. I don't know if it's that price now, but I have codes I can give away for a free month. I was like, if I have an email address, I can give somebody a free month. They gave me like 12 of them to give away.
That's quite a few.
Yeah. Well, I wrote some good reviews for them and stuff like that, and they noticed it. So. And I think they realized that I do a lot of streaming and shit like that too, so they're just trying to use me to get people to use. And I've had several companies come to me like want me to wear their fucking clothes and different stupid ass shit like that.
Wear my t-shirt.
I'm about to have my own fucking clothes, bro.
Oh hey. Ow. Nope. 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 I don't want that village. Oh yay, an extra life. Ever so useful. Let's find out what's in door number 2. Nothing. Yeah, what sucks is I've been streaming kind of off and on for a good number of years, but not really ever done actually anything specifically on point with it. Naburu. Alright, let's go find the... Well, not you necessarily. I am thirsty. Well, I can't help you. What's the Wi-Fi password? Oh, shield. Nice.
Yeah, I just posted it in the Discord. That's the jerseys I'm about to have.
Oh, nice.
But we're gonna make it where, like, you know, on the back of it, you can have it say whatever you want.
They are a nice shade of green.
Yeah, I had about 4 or 5 different ones to pick from, but I thought that one was probably the coolest and the most unique compared to, like, some of the other ones. I had some red ones, I had some blue ones, and I like the green with the kind of red highlight. But anyway, once I get it all together, like, I'll probably just, I can get hats and shit made myself. I have all the logos. But the shirt and the jerseys would be through like a drop sale. More or less like one of my sponsors has got them made for me, and
That's not a bad idea. I just have a Legend of Zelda cap. Oh, fuck a dark cave. You know what? Fine. I'll do this. Ow. No. Stranger danger. What the fuck? Ah, that's why.
yeah, it looks like UFC skipped this weekend.
That sounds kind of like a
They've been
drag.
having events like every week, almost.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's some big. Well, like during the summer, they usually have like 3 huge fucking events in a row around the 4th of July. Like one of them will be like John Jones or something, something like that. And I have a feeling they're going to talk McGregor into fighting again too.
Excuse me.
In my opinion, he needs to fight Nate Diaz one more time. I mean, they're 1-1. But if you watched both fights, I felt like Diaz actually beat him both times. But one was for sure he tapped out, and the other one he just got kind of fucked by the judges. Mainly because of the shit that he says, like, I think, even though McGregor's obnoxious, he's not the kind of obnoxious that Diaz is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with any of them.
Well, like Conor McGregor, he's always been a big shit talker, but he's always backed it up. Like he was holding 2 different belts in 2 different weight divisions at the same time. And like one guy that he knocked him out in within a few seconds in the first round. Somebody who hadn't been beat in like 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
And then but for some reason, Nate Diaz, who's never had a belt, gives him all kinds of hell.
Right.
But he's like really fucking tall and is a really good boxer too. Like he probably would have done better against Floyd Mayweather than fucking. And as we all saw, that anybody that watched that fight, McGregor had trouble with a boxer. He probably won the first couple 2 or 3 rounds in that boxing match, but he wore out fast. But they were letting McGregor they kept on letting Mayweather grab him, like grab his arms, like the whole fucking fight though. But anytime McGregor would do anything, they'd get on to him. It was kind of rigged in a way. I was like, there's no way in hell Showtime's gonna let McGregor win this fight unless he knocks him out. But like literally, Conor McGregor got like in the face of like the dude that owns Showtime. It was like, you're a little fucking weasel bitch and all this stuff. It was hilarious. This is a guy that probably could fucking paid to have you fucking disappear.
Oh God,
He's
please
just, like,
no.
He's all in his face, like calling him a bitch and all kind of. I mean, I don't know. It was all hype, you know, but
Yeah.
you know they had to sell the fight because really Mayweather's kind of old and hadn't really fought anybody that big in a while. That was probably the hardest fight he's fucking had. And he did get hit a lot, and he usually doesn't get hit much.
There it is.
Of course, me being an MMA fan, I was rooting for McGregor to win, but I just never really liked Floyd Mayweather. He was just always too fucking arrogant with his money. He's like one of those guys that'll take like $1 million to the fucking titty bar and just fucking throw. But for some reason, MMA to me is like a way harder sport to maintain your body in and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yet they get paid way fucking less. That's changing now that it's on ESPN and Fox and all that. But for a long time, you know, an MMA fighter was lucky to make a couple grand for a fight. You know, now they're making 6 figures or more. But McGregor made $93 million for boxing Mayweather.
Jesus.
Yeah. And he fucking lost. But yeah, he made that much money to go in there and get his ass whooped.
That's
So
nuts.
after that, he was kind of like, I don't even need to fight him. Well, I mean, he had pretty much already beat everybody in UFC that in his weight classes. You know, in 2 different weight classes, he cleaned them out. So I mean, but there's some new guys now, you know, and there's some guys that were kind of close fights or whatever, or maybe lucky fights, you know. Like literally after he took the belt from one guy, he fucking refused to defend it when they wanted him to, so they just gave the belt back to the guy he knocked the fuck out.
Wow.
Because nobody else had beaten him in 10 years. He had literally beaten every other person below him. He had already beaten them. So they just gave him the belt back, but then another guy came along, fought him, and knocked him out too. So he ultimately lost the fucking belt anyway. And it's a guy that McGregor never fought either, so he'd be a hard fight for him too. His name is Max Holloway. He's a real long, lanky, you know, he fights like at lightweight, but he's fucking tall and long, you know, so he could probably, you know, fucking jab the shit out of McGregor the whole match, and he wouldn't be able to do much back to him. Because McGregor's not known for his wrestling; he's known for his strike.
Son of a bitch. Oh, this fight's gonna suck ass. Yeah, see, my fucking... The thing's not updating at all. There we go. Man, I don't know if this guy is still in here, but Daniel Best, thanks for the follow. Said it earlier, but Twitch is not displaying details correctly. Fuck stick. Ah, fuck. It has been way too long since I played this.
Yeah, boy, I used to love some new Nintendo when it first came out. Fucking, I remember I had that Ninja Turtles game. I loved that shit. It was at the arcade too.
Oh, hold on. I know which one you're talking about. Well, possibly. There's a couple.
Well, at the arcade, you had 4 joysticks, so you could be any one of them, you know. And,
yeah.
Everybody could play together.
Yeah, the other one.
Of course, at home, you can only do 2 players, but.
Yeah, the one I grew up with predominantly initially was this one, I think.
Oh no! When I was little, I had a fucking Atari at first. I remember being like 4 or 5 playing on the Atari, and then when I was like Christmas time, I was 5. My dad bought a Nintendo. Yeah, so far it looks like one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Oh no, there was that one, and there's another one. The other one was more arcadey.
Yeah, so there's this one, and then
I'm talking about the second one, I think. But I did play this one too.
Yeah, there's that one, and then there's probably this one is the one you're thinking of.
Wonder if it was Super Nintendo,
no.
Maybe. I don't remember it being Super Nintendo though.
It might not have been this one, because this one's up to 2 players.
But yeah, I did play this one though. Yeah, this is it right here, the arcade game. Yeah, that's the one. But I used to play this shit at the arcade, and then I was so glad when I got it at home so I could beat it. And I can't remember, there was like a secret or something if you beat the whole game using just kicks or something like that. Something happened, I can't remember what it was. Yeah, like that kick you're doing. Somehow I beat the whole game just doing that. I think it was this game. You just kept on doing that kick and some kind of secret.
Getting my ass kicked.
Oh yeah, it wasn't easy. I remember it was a pain in the ass.
Oof.
That's what's crazy. It seems like sometimes it's easier to play the new games than it is the old ones. Like, these fucking kids don't realize, like, hey, this shit was a challenge.
Yeah, we didn't have fucking strategy guides growing up, man. We didn't have that shit.
Well, if your mom and dad paid for it, you could get that fucking, what is that magazine?
Nintendo Power?
There's no power, yeah. Which most kids' mom and dad didn't buy that shit. But.
Mine definitely did not.
Like, I remember I wanted the power glove and shit. I didn't get that. But now that I think back about it, the power glove was probably fucking almost useless. And I did like Mike Tyson Punch Out too. That was pretty fucking fun. But all these old games were all about memory and timing.
Yep. Damn. Yeah, I'm definitely getting my ass handed to me. Oop. Shit. There we go. Oh. Oh, lovely.
I don't even know why I ever even bought that. I bought that For Honor game, and I think I played it for like 5 minutes. I didn't even give it a chance, really. It was a Ubisoft game.
Oh, oh god, I know which one you're talking about. I did that too, and I don't really play it. Like,
It's
I
been
played
out
it
for
for a
a
little
couple
bit.
years.
Yeah. There it is. A duties. Shit.
Bless you.
All the sneezes, man.
I ought to be fucking tired, but now I'm just bored. My wife's pissed off because I don't want to go hang out with her dad tomorrow. I'm like, how about I hang out by myself? Be a good Father's Day. Well, I mean, I got some shit around here I need to do, you know. I need to work on my truck some, and I need to fix some things with the kids and dogs and broke. When they're gone, it'll be a whole lot fucking easier. Plus, I'm just not geared to go to sleep early, dude.
I am. Yeah, I should be in bed by now.
Yeah, it's 3 a.m. here.
Yep.
But the whole time I was off for like 2 weeks, man, like I swear I watched the sun come up every day before I laid down. And then the day before I went back to work, it was like almost impossible to go. Like I said, the VA gave me some meds to go to sleep. You know, they give me like Ambien and Xanax and shit. But you know, I took both the motherfuckers, boy, and still didn't go. Like, what the fuck are y'all buying? Like expired drugs or something? I mean, that shit should have had me knocked smooth out, you know. Especially together. Because the Army had me on the same shit, and the ones the Army gave me would knock your fucking dick in the dirt.
Right.
But, like, the VA only buys, like, fucking generics, you know, and they have a guy that's in charge of buying the pills. And month to month, these pharmaceutical companies put in bids to try to get the bid for each medication, you know. And I think sometimes they're passing off expired drugs to us or something. But I did get a letter in the mail the other day that insinuated that pretty soon I'll be able to see whoever the fuck I want to see. Hopefully that's what that meant. I think it would probably save taxpayers money because when you go to the VA, you get such bad care, and it takes so long to get seen that by the time you actually are saw by a doctor, that so much more shit's wrong with you that could have been prevented. You know, ends up costing more money to get you fixed than if they just took care of it to begin with.
Yep.
Plus keeping the facilities open, paying the doctors and all that stuff. Because a lot of the younger guys aren't even going to use it that much, unless you're real fucked up, you know, maybe for mental health stuff. But other than that, they're not probably going to use it a whole lot. But I mean, they were just starting to kind of get it straightened out for the Vietnam veterans, and then they fucking sent us to the Middle East. And you know, anytime you go to war, you're gonna have casualties, and they weren't prepared for it when we got home, of course. So it just became a big giant shit show. Like, I had to have back surgery, bro. You know how long it took them to give me back surgery? Fucking 6 years. 6 fucking years.
I was gonna say a handful of years, yeah.
Yeah, like they knew about it for 4 years that it needed to be done. Didn't do shit. Kept putting it off, putting it off, putting it off. Knew that it needed to be done though. Like, I couldn't even work hardly. And then fucking. So I finally said, okay, fuck you. I'm gonna call the news and see if it's interesting to them or not. So anyway, I called like the local channel 7. It's called 7 on Your Side, and you tell them what's going on, how you're getting fucked over or whatever, and they decided they wanted to take the story. So they started fucking calling me and inquiring and stuff like that about all this stuff. Next thing you know, I get a call from public relations of the VA wanting me to, for Little Rock, wanting me to come have a meeting. And it was some fucking black lady talking about, oh, how can we make all this go away, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, you know, you could probably fucking give me the goddamn surgery that I've been waiting for 4 years for. That might help. But I said, but honestly, I'm not. It's not going to go away, because I know that if you do this for me, you're still just going to keep fucking other people. So
Yeah.
I just kept on, and then they still went ahead and did the surgery, but I had to wait like 2 more fucking years. And then about a month after all that was done, and the news was done talking to me, that's like when it went nationwide, like viral, how they were like fucking us, like not seeing us for months and months and months at a time.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that people don't realize that the VA pulls.
Oh yeah, I was looking through like my medical notes, like I can pull them up online, and if you read all the doctor's notes and the nurse's notes about stuff they were supposed to tell you as a patient or whatever, they'll put in there that they told you all this shit about a shot you got or whatever, all these things to be worried about and so on and so forth. Never said any of it, you know, and or they'll put in there that you said things that you never fucking said,
Yep.
Stuff like that, you know, and it's just all bullshit. And then like the way they're getting around now, like if they don't see you within 30 days, they got to pay for you to see somebody outside the VA. So what they'll do is they'll tell you that you got an appointment, and you get up there, and they'll say, oh, the doctor's not here right now, but you're gonna go see the nurse, and then she'll give the information to the doctor.
Yeah.
And it's a nurse that can't write prescriptions or do shit, you know, because of the way the VA system works. But they'll write it down as if you saw the doctor. So basically, they're still doing the same fucking shit. They just, you know, found a new loophole. Man, some areas, you know, have better VAs, but we actually have 2 here. We have one in North Little Rock, which is for primary care and mental health and like drug addiction and shit. And then you have the main one in Little Rock, primary care used to be there, but now it's all specialty clinics like for surgery and shit like that. And it's connected, and the emergency room is there too, but it's connected by a bridge to the University of Arkansas Medical Science College. So they have a whole bunch of fucking college kids in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fucking, and they don't always tell you either that they're not fucking full-fledged doctors. Yet they'll have them in there working on you. And shit.
Yep.
Like, gee, thanks, I'm a fucking guinea pig. Like, I clearly remember whenever I had back surgery, they waited until they shot me up with some kind of note and then asked me if I cared if the students observed. Like, I actually remember that shit because I woke up during surgery like 3 times. And, but I remember them asking if I minded, and of course I was fucked up. I was like, oh, they gotta learn somehow.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they did part of my surgery or what, but honestly, if I could rewind time, I would not have gotten it done. Because honestly, my shit's way more fucked up than it ever was.
Dick punches. Oh, what the heck?
You know, I did find a cheap ass way to get games on Steam though. All you gotta do is make yourself like make a second account with a new email and use a VPN to make it look like you're like in Turkey or I think Brazil's pretty cheap too. And then you go to like, well, first of all, they just sell the games cheaper that way too, but you can go to like mtcgame.com.
Yeah.
And you can buy it, the Turkish version or whatever version you sign up as. Usually the Turkish or the Brazil is the cheapest. Like literally like a $60 game to us is like $5-10 to them. And you fucking just go on their site, you pay them, they'll add you as a friend, and they'll gift the game to you. And then you can just Steam share it, like family share it. Probably against terms of service, but oh well. It's just kind of a funny way to say fuck you to them for charging us so much for shitty games.
Son of a bitch. Get my ass handed to me on that fight. Yeah. I kind of saw that one coming. Oh. Oh, fuck off. Oh, god damn it. Well, I think I am going to go ahead and cut off there.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I'm starting to get tired finally myself.